This weekend I went to Indianapolis to the NCAA headquarters. It was a career in sports forum, so there was 215 student athletes there from all over the country, and we were selected from about 1,000 applicants. What did I expect? I honestly didn't know a whole load what to expect. I knew it was a career in sports forum and it was going to be very business orientated. They'd give us an attire that we had to wear each day, and it was business attire. When we got there, it was, like I said, it was a professional environment. And once I started speaking, we knew that it was going to be helping us about our careers and some insight into college athletics and some paths that we could take and what that requires and how to go about it. I think probably the most surprising and useful is that networking is a big thing for college athletes and for anybody. I hadn't taken it into consideration a whole load before that, but I mean now I'm aware that it's a huge thing, and you never know who you're going to meet somewhere that could lead you to your career. We had a social media guy come in. His name was Antonio Nevis. Spoke a whole load about social media, and I've often seen it as more of a negative impact on our lives, but he was putting it more out, what can we put on there to help us, not focusing so much on what not to put on there, but create a personal website so that when people type your name into Google, something good comes up and you can kind of direct them. I think confidence, honestly, and the whole networking thing. Prior to going to the forum, we had to fill in some online behavioural skills, and we done some pre-work, and what I got from my pre-work from interviewing people on campus, it really reflected my behaviour style. So I've been able to see that now and see my characteristics, but also look at other people's, and I've got to find a way to accept them and know how they behave so that I don't let things like that get in my way. Absolutely. I've noticed, I play soccer, and I've noticed among our teams that there are a lot of different behaviour styles, and I'm a more quiet one, like keep things to myself, and sometimes people come across to me as like too much, but that's just how they are, and maybe they go around reaching the same goal as me, just in a different way. So I've got to know now to understand that and accept that, yeah, they're still reaching the same goal, but they might do it a little bit differently to me. I think it was a really good opportunity for us and for all of us that went, and it really brought together, it was all divisions, so there was D1, D2 and D3 there, and it's incredible to me to bring so many student athletes together who are aspiring to be, within the same industry in their careers, and just to see that we can all come together and there's not much difference in us. Sometimes you think there's a lot of difference between maybe D1 and D3, but talking to some of the students there and even some of the speakers we had, it's very similar. And no matter what division you're in, there's a career out there, and every kid can be successful.